Got ourselves team together with Team 1 Derma on that team. We got ourselves Kajix in there with KYB as a Shadow Priest, Leatherface as a Demon Hunter. And first up is going to be Mayu. Okay. Versus Team 1. We got ourselves Defunk on that team with Kale Thoughts. But actually, Kale Thoughts. With Christina opening up with a big convoke. Trying to see if we can bust through the Fleshcraft. Fleshcraft took no damage out of it in comparison. Christina is the one taking the damage with all the dots now. That Fleshcraft held on for the full convoke. That is insane. Trying to go for a Hibernate versus Mayu. Maybe a Cyclone. Does he get to? He does get to. He does get to. On that team, we also got Avo in the back as well as Wolf. Waiting now for their turn to play. Christina having to go for Frenzy Region behind the pillar. Gonna be Mayu with a trinket opener. Oh, wait, Thrash? I thought Thrash would have gotten out. Well, apparently not. Mayu just gonna get full dots out of Christina. Just letting the Moonfires do work. Letting the dots do work. You got the full set of bleeds on Christina without the Tiger's Fury or Frenzied. So that's quite a bit of bleed damage. Moonfire, Rake, Rip. Look at his damage. He doesn't even have the biggest bleed on him. They're not even empowered. They're just with the Necrolord ability, the Swarm. Yo, Mayu, actually insane damage. He just puts dots on him and they just melt. Kind of like the Affliction Warlocks of, what, patches ago? Convoke, and Mayu just lives it. He just trinket walls and just heals. Did Christina just get the unluckiest rolls for 2 convokes? He might have. It might have. Bash by Christina, trying to get a big bite to close out the game versus Mayu as he goes for regrowth big. Oh, wait, what? Mayu had such a commanding lead. And then all of a sudden, Christina went for a convoke, didn't get the damage. I think maybe the bites out of that were huge. I think the bites out of that were huge. He just left. I'm not sure what happened. KYB is going to be up next. It's going to be Christina open up with a big opener, trying to go for the big bite of the KYB. Does get it stunned by KYB while full PI. Void form is up with Vampiric Embrace. Christina walking. Oh, just walking out of the Void Eruptions. Or out of the Void Volley. Just waddled out of there. Just took his bare butt and walked out. I don't understand. You would imagine at least one of those Void Volley would just hit. They're just firing off in random. He's just speed. This is the definition of speed. Getting another opener. Big convoke. That's going to be KYB. Treating that convoke seriously with the disperse. Quick cycle by Christina to prevent any healing for KYB while in disperse. But the KYB at least used convoke disperse really early, so he's at full health. So he didn't really have to heal too much. Quick rate of fade as Christina continued to put pressure into the Shadow Priest. No trinket available. Mind games by KYB. Lots of damage potentially. Mind Flay onto Christina is going to get a DP in there after that silence. And Christina knows not to heal himself while the mind games is on him. KYB is slowly but surely running out of cooldowns to work with. Does have a trinket for the next go of Christina. So maybe if you could rotate Trinket and Disperse for the Convokes, then he'll be in a great spot. Christina is just going to have to, I guess, if he wants to do that, is going to have to get a KYB low. KYB almost getting that Vamp touch onto Christina. Try to hit him with that Shadow Crash. Walks away out of it. Interrupt him onto the Vamp. Christina not convoking. I don't think he has it just yet. Big heal by KYB. Recovering quite a bit. A little bit of a standstill as the two are just PVing each other down for a moment. Actually, quite a bit of damage stacking up onto Christina. Big convoke is up. KYB does not really have an answer for it. Actually gets good to Trinket with a greater fate, but still in trouble. Fear onto Christina. Oh, Trinket. I don't even know what. I guess a stun maybe with a fear to follow, taking the Kitty out of there. At KYB making sure to at least get some sort of pressure onto Christina. But wait, Feral, I think might still have it. Wait, Bachelor KYB does have Void. Oh, the Void Eruption's coming out, but Christina ends up taking him out before KYB gets any more cooldowns, any more tricks up his sleeve. My goodness. It looks like Derma made it pretty quickly over to Christina, sitting that bear for him. He knows the rogue is going to want to open up, getting those Shadow Strikes in there, trying to make some damage happen. Quick charge by Christina with Thorns early. Trying to get there, like, hit the Thorns. I don't even wanna. Let me just hit you with some thrashes. Let me just roar you. I like how when snakes get stunned or any CC that like incapacitates them, they like lay down flat. It looks so funny. Is it just me? Am I the only one? It looks funny to me, man. I remember them in Sithralis back in BFA. Templar Sithralis, dude. They would just lay down when you were a Demon Hunter AoE stunned them on the what is it, the big snake boss. Dermo trying to get the opener bash, but Christina convoke, trick it out of the rogue immediately. And Christina goes in a bear form as soon as he breaks him out of the convoke. He was ready for it. He doesn't want to have any kind of reversals by Derma. Quick charge by Christina, or maybe a skull bash. I think it's just a normal skull bash. Get a shot onto Christina. Derma not going aggressive. Just wants to get the feral out of cat form, out of bear form, in the cat, in travel form, in non-bear form. That's the only way he's gonna do it. Christina is able to at least get himself a reset. Dermo feigning nice for a second, does not get the feral out. For Dermo, getting the cat out of stealth is huge value. Big roar by Christina is at least gonna thrash to keep the rogue out of stealth. With the thorns to follow. Let's see, does he get the bash on him? Does he get the roar maybe? No, I don't think he's gonna end up getting a bash. I want to see the snake go flat. Snake go flat. No, he got mobility. The snake is too fast, dude. The snake is too fast. I feel like a rogue as a snake soul shape is so fitting. Am I the only one? 6 minutes to the duel. Dampened only 8%. Derma still was able to get out of there pretty scot-free. Christina's in stealth looking for him. Backing up bear. Better be opened up by a bear, wild bear than cat. A much better situation. So honestly, risking the stealth not worth. Christina's just like, he's just walking over to Cage and just slapping him around with a bear paw from time to time at this point. It's just like, I want to hit a rogue. You're the only rogue that's out. Let me hit a rogue. Let me hit some sort of rogue. Was that a badge by Christina? Might have been a natty dodge by Dermo. Was that just a natural dodge? There he goes. At least he got a moonfire on him. Maybe he might be able to keep the rogue out in the open. Thorns for Christina. Try to keep the rogue out there, dude. Man, this is rough. This is rough. Landing that sap. Still a moonfire ticking on Dermo, so you should put him out of stealth. He does, but has a re-stealth immediately. Shadow Strike. Not a sap. Christina, bash, convoking. Dermo has to trinket right, unless he feels this. Oh. Dermo, I think he just had it. I think Dermo maybe had it. Oh, Christina, teabagging him. I don't know if Dermo felt like, you know what, I'm probably okay, and then just slapped, or maybe it was like, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to fight a feral. I'm just gonna let it happen. I don't know which one it was. Either way, it's just we waited all that time for this. As an audience, I'm pretty sure you guys maybe feel a little unsatisfied after that one. I, to some extent, somewhat do, but it's still fun watching you boys duel, you know what I mean? Whether it's a long game, short game, whatever you do, I want to see the end of it either way. I'm interested in personally. Big heal for Christina as Cage Exotic Evasion, as well as a Vendetta. And does take Christina down. At that point, just put all the bursts in, 37% dampener, he's good. Is good. Dermo, I love you, my guy. But Dermo, didn't you say earlier, like, you don't lose duels? I never lose or something like that. My dude, I love you. I love you. Better luck next time. Hope you continue coming to those duels, dude. Don't give up. Never give up, never surrender. You know what I mean? Kale Thos is going to be up next. Demon Hunter. Charging at Kajix. Looking to see if might be able to find him. Can he, though? Kajix does Shadow Step past him. Kidney Shot Opener onto Kale Thos. Trying to see if he can make the damage. Actually, just dot and rot. At 41% dampening, might not be a bad idea to just dot and rot. Because look at this. Look at this. You're just letting it melt. And while the rogue is in combat, that spike actually keeps doing damage. Another spike. Rogue has already in Venom to go. Going to be an I-Beam. Kael'thas does get the smallest amount of healing. Big Hunt versus Kajix. Cloak of Shadows up for the rogue with advantage. And Kael'thas goes up in the air, gets a nice view of the Toveron arena. He sees everything but the rogue. I wish you could Spectral Sight. Well, actually, maybe it's not a good idea. I'm about to say it out loud. But I wish like you could Spectral Sight as a Demon Hunter while you're up. So like if a rogue escapes, you could like still see him. Like if you don't fly up, just to activate Spectral Sight just to see where the stealthies are. Blind as Kael'thas goes in for an I-Beam. Just the I-Beam about to just start gushing out of his eyes. He just throws some like mud in there. Just blinds the man, clogs him up. Hopefully he has like some kind of like an exhaust for that. Doesn't just blow up to like clogged up I-Beam. Gonna be a big mobility out of Kael'thas, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Cage exists, goes in for that trinket, taken out the Demon Hunter. G-Funk up next as we're in that 13 minutes of the duel. No healing available at this point, or 50% healing, might as well be no healing. And Kajix looking at G-Funk with some cooldowns, no trinket, no cloak, no vanish, so maybe a Shadow Meld. Vendetta is there, Evasion is there, so maybe he might be able to make some kind of a play with it. Maybe. I think he's waiting though. I think he might be waiting. We are so deep into this game, so low healing available at this point. He might as well just maybe commit. Also, that Saturn Hunter looks insane, by the way. I love the Frostwolf Tabard too. That looks insanely cool. I like the frosty effect to it. I really like that. Kajix opening up on the pet. Oh, try to see if he can turn around and go into G-Funk, but he had a freeze trap waiting all along. I'm surprised Kajix didn't walk into it immediately. And that's going to be G-Funk able to get the full dots, try to get a steel trap rolling versus KJX. That flate shot is there, trying to go for that doorway shadows. Flate shot, not getting those kill shots. G-Funk not putting the pet onto KJX. Now he is. So at least the rogue is not going to be able to get himself a reset, is able to get calm points, at least get some sort of dots rolling onto the pet, which is energy regen for KJX. Quick harpoon by G-Funk, but he doesn't want to stay next to KJX. Just kind of walks past him, throwing out the Migos. KJX with a cloak and a vanish as soon as he sees any kind of burst out of G-Funk, and was able to at least get out of the scot-free, avoiding G-Funk's burst on top of it too, which might be pretty big value. And G-Funk cried, this is pop his cooldowns. I just used my cooldowns. Okay, he's out there with our first aid. Did you think I could just somehow swing around before he finished our first aid? Try to see if he could send in the pet. So close. If only he could have gotten maybe like a 100 mark on him. Flare? Ooh, if he did it like 3 seconds ago, he probably would have had it. Getting a shot onto G-Funk, trinkets out of it. KJX throwing in those spikes. Full. Is that a death track? No, I was going to say death track for a second by onto KJX, but it isn't. Because G-Funk is not event there. Wait, his own trap broke his shacklers? That's a little BM. Wait, your own freezing trap can break shacklers malediction. That's actually kind of lame. Shacklers onto G-Funk. Does he have enough health to deal with? Get those kill shots on KJX. Kill command. I think the pet has him. I think the pet kills him. Wait, flash captures up. KJX has to recover in health. G-Funk trying to heal as much as possible. KJX, I think, has the health advantage for the time being. Kidney shot, I think it's over. KJX actually is somehow still alive. Advo is second to last one left on team 2. Wait, is KJX actually going to go the distance? He at least goes the distance, so Leatherface might be able to get a chance to play and even maybe win for this team. Team 2 might be making the biggest comeback of my life. This is crazy. I picked up Adva, sending the pets over to KJX. Could maybe, actually, I don't know if he could stab the pet. Maybe he could have if he like saw the pet ahead of time. But I don't know, maybe the pet was too close to get an auto. Too close. Stun onto KJX. If Adva could only go for that Primordial Bolt or the Decimating Bolt to KJX, he'd be in such a good spot. He'd have such big bursts available. If he could only just somehow stun KJX, pull his pets off him, I think Rogue is dead. I think that bite, Decimating Demon Bolt at the end. Oh my god. If only Adva could have just somehow CC'd the Rogue, got a full Decimating Bolt into him, his burst would have been insane versus Leatherface. A Leatherface just rushing in, not really giving Adva much of room to maneuver around. Stun by Adva onto Leather into second stun. Decimal Bolt gets set up with Mortal Coil is up, trying to get some damage. Is able to break through the flash cap versus Leatherface. The Demon Hunter swooping in over Adva with an I-beam, no way to stop him. Gonna be that death Dark Pack, but Dark Pack doesn't give him that much health, and this high dampening gonna be Gateway. Leatherface keeps charging in. Demon spawned in from him from fodder to the flame. Is gonna end up I-beaming onto all the spells to at least activate Demon Form and maybe get some leech off him. Fear onto Leatherface as Adva goes in for a wall. Wall doesn't help that Fear. Drain Left do any more healing than it needs to, dude. Just can't heal anymore. Try to Drain Left whatever he can. Maybe do the little tickle damage towards Leatherface. I think it's what he's trying to do, just to tickle him without breaking that Fear. Trick it for Adva, trying to go for another Fear. I think it might be over for Adva. Big port. He needs to go for another big lockdown setup. Stun, Mortal Coil, everything while bursting into Leatherface. That's all I think he can really do. He's going to summon himself a Vile Fiend at the very least. Mortal Coil into Leatherface, immune to the Mortal Coil. Fear trying to see if he can make a play. It's over as he gets an interrupt onto Leatherface the last second. That is rough. That is rough. And Wolf is the last one left. Necrolord versus Wolf without a Fleshcraft. What is he doing? Was he just going to immune summon with Leatherface? He should probably be pre-Fleshcraft. My man, stop right. Yeah, there we go. First aid, Fleshcraft. You're going to need it. You're gonna need it. That's a Demon Hunter right there. There's not a lot of healing for either one, but Leatherface is mostly damage than healing anyway when you think about it. Plus he got demon spawning. He just got homie spawning in. He got backup. Gonna be an interrupt by Wolf. Glaives are down, not really hitting Wolf at the moment. Leatherface could go for that big retreat. Has the demon to attack any moment. Gonna be chimeric silencing him into a damage healing reduction. Does that damage and heal reduction work off that soul? I don't think Leatherface picked up the demon soul. He might have to go all the way there again. He might have to walk all the way there again and pick it back up. Does he realize that darkness is down? He's literally burned through his cooldowns. Oh no. Quick stun into Wolf. Does he get the damage? I-beam. Breaking through our flesh cup very quickly. That's going to be Glaives down. Wolf could be in a bad spot unless Leatherface. Wait, freezing trap? I think Leatherface, if he just gets a stun into Wolf, goes for the backflip fly up, he just lands him. Wolf with that stun. Does the Hunter have enough damage? Empowering the pets. Wait, I think he's got it. Wait, Death Shock him doing work. Blurs off a Demon Hunter. Does he live this? Oh! Wolf just had the most burst at the end there. How did you manage it? What? I can't believe it, dude. This duel had me on the edge of my seat. Back to back to back. How do you manage that? Boys, what have these duels been today, dude? They're insane. Are you kidding me? 20 minutes. Except for that one gap of like the Pharaoh on the road kind of playing stealthy game, you know, hide and seek. That was awesome.